Hey Jay, what are we doing?
We're gonna go hang out with our good buddies Greg Davis and Chris Hudnall at the Bivens Ranch in Longview. Do a little deer hunting.
Okay, I told you what I was gonna do. Where are we going? We go to the Bivens Ranch.
Oh, I wanted to add Greg Davis.
That's how you can see Greg, and then I go, what are we gonna do? We're gonna go deer hunting.
All right.
Hey Jay, where are we going?
Bivens Ranch to see our good friends Greg Davis and Chris Hudnall.
What are we gonna do?
Shoot some deer.
That's right. So last year, I went deer hunting with these guys and didn't shoot a deer. I'm 53 and never shot a deer, but I was in the blind with Jay when I shot my first pig. So that was something special. We're gonna go out. It's 80 degrees today. It's gonna be 50 degrees in the morning, or actually 30 in the morning. And but we've got a new sponsor, Jay, for my videos, and it's Junk Boss out of Oklahoma. Junk Boss, they do all the work.
This is where the adventure begins. Every step, writing stories that seek to be read, taking hold of the moment as we discover every color filled with wonder. Now we finally see we got everything we need.
Shot a coyote out of his blind.
Here we go.
Oh, did you?
All we need is an open road and a chance to see a never-ending world that's beautiful.
Hi, Mackie.
Hi-ho.
How you, bud?
What's happening, guys?
It's a brand new day. It's ours to take and we will let it in. This is where the adventure begins.
Good morning.
Here we go.
It's our first deer in the morning. We saw 2 deer so far. We got spikes. Those considered spikes.
And now,
Yeah.
on only
One
the
of those pass. He thinks they're about a year old.
starting to
So,
see that
but we have seen deer.
feeling.
More to come.
Yeah.
Here we go.
What are you doing, Mackie? Hang on. This is how bad we are. Mackie cooked us breakfast this morning. Made us biscuits and sausage and all this good stuff. Now, he's cleaning up from everything. We didn't clean anything up. And now what are you cooking for us, Mackie?
We have Axis venison chili.
Axis deer?
Axis deer.
You're a good man, Mackie.
What, that? I had a bit.
Jay, you seen any deer this morning?
I saw one.
Yeah.
I didn't follow the feathers.
He didn't
I don't
stick
know.
around.
Jay, did you know that we have a special guest out at the Bivens Ranch today?
No, I did not. Who do we have today?
We've got Rip from Yellowstone. Come here, Rip. Come here, Rip.
I'm gonna take this hat off.
Okay, so Greg is gonna go through this. I'll be darned. He made it.
It's like the world resumed turning, like everything's gonna change. We can stop all the yearning and just existing today. Is this what it feels like to be right on time? It's a new beginning. Yeah, this is just the start. We won't forget this feeling, but wait for the best part.
All right.
Hey guys, hey Chris.
Hey, Doug.
Crazy yesterday. It's 83 degrees when we get here, right, Jay?
It was 83, 84.
And now it's what, 46, 47?
46.
Pretty
46,
46.
47,
My mouth
yeah.
is kind of frozen from driving around. But we're here on your property, and you got something pretty special here. The Indian mounds.
Yes.
Give a quick synopsis of what we're on, and then I'll kind of show everybody where we're at.
Well, this is a Caddo Indian mound find that they found back in the 60s. SMU, Southern Methodist University, and the University of Texas had some students out here that discovered this in around 65, 66, and we've kind of preserved it. We sold it to the Archaeological Conservancy back in the early 90s, I think. But these are Caddo Indian mounds around the
So when were the Caddo Indians here?
around 1200 AD.
1200 AD.
Yeah,
That's
so
crazy.
they're not like Cherokees.
800 years ago.
800 years ago.
A long time ago.
And when we're talking mounds, these were like little cities, right? And you had
This was-
burial.
Yep. You had burial mounds, temple mounds, home mounds, and I'm sure there were some others. So we're actually standing right now. We're standing on top of the largest mound out here. There are 7 in this site, which is approximately 100 acres of mounds.
Right.
If anybody's familiar with the mounds in Alto, Texas, which is a state park, this is a kind of a bigger find than that. It's just kind of hard to see them because it's grown up with timber, so you can't really see the mounds. But we are about 12 foot up right now from where we were
I'm gonna
20 feet ago.
show the camera,
All right.
and you can see how kind of high up we are. There's Mackey Chief down, and it goes down quite a bit. So how high do you think we're up on this mountain?
I think from the lowest spot we're probably up about, this is probably 12 to
15,
15 foot
yeah.
high. And this is the largest mound, my understanding. And I'm assuming this was probably a home mound, which is where they lived. And everything under, they built everything up. So if they buried people on a burial mound, they built them on top of each other. They buried on top of each other, so they would just continue to build up.
Go higher and higher.
And they have what's called a borrow pit, which is where they brought all the dirt from, which we'll take a picture of as we leave.
Okay.
And the borrow pit is where they brought all the dirt in to build these mounds where they lived. So that was many years ago. And
What a fascinating deal to have on your
well,
property.
let me say, for all these our SFA alum and people don't realize, but Nacogdoches and Natchitoches were Indian chiefs. Their dad,
Were they Caddo Indian
they
chiefs?
were Caddo Indian chiefs.
Okay.
They didn't get along, so their dad sent one 3 days to the east and one 3 days to the west, and they settled their own communities, which is now Natchitoches and Nacogdoches. So that's why they had the football game for Chief Caddo when they play Northwestern Louisiana.
Jay, did you know all
I
that?
had no idea, and I went to SFA.
I had no idea either.
Chief Caddo,
I'd heard
That's
Chief
awesome.
Caddo, but I did not know the story.
But-
Chief
I did not
Caddo
know.
was that's
So
what
this
that's all
whole
about.
thing is a mound, which is crazy. We're standing on.
They always like to settle close to rivers, and we're right on the Sabine River. We're probably where we're standing is probably 200 yards from the Sabine River. So this is just where they decided to settle one of their settlements.
Right.
And
High enough up not to get
Is there
flooded,
any
probably.
idea of how many Caddo Indians were here, or how many in a tribe, or what?
I don't know. All I know is they were friendly Indians, apparently, because
Yeah.
they weren't hostile in the 1200s like they were in the 1800s.
Right.
That's all I know.
So what's crazy is we drove by here last night,
We did.
and it's an eerie feeling when you get here at night. You know, it wasn't scary, and I wouldn't say peaceful.
You feel something.
You
You feel like a spirit or something. It's
Something.
kind of weird. It's hard to explain, but as you drive through,
Would you
especially
agree,
at night,
Jay? It's not scary, or
It's not scary. It's just kind of different. It's actually quiet.
Yeah.
Especially
It is. It's always quiet back there.
really quiet.
it's a peaceful yet slightly eerie.
It's,
I don't know the correct way
I
to.
don't get the eerie feel. I just get the real peaceful, quiet
Yeah.
feeling back here. This is,
you know,
it's
it's
really cool.
different.
It's different.
It's something a little different from the rest of the property.
Well, yeah, it's
Because you know you're going through where Indians are buried, Indians lived. You know,
Yeah.
it's just kind of it's a neat little.
when they've dug here, what have they found?
All they do now is come out here and test every few years, and they find. I mean, I have actually found when they did a well site out here, arrowheads, spearheads, charcoal from the home sites where they had their fires, and you know, all kinds of stuff like that, pieces of pottery. We found all that out here in the past.
That's really cool.
So, but you know, someday they'll come out here and they'll do a lot of testing, and I'm sure there's going to be, you know, they don't want to mess with it either. They just want to kind of like.
They can take X-rays, right, through the dirt and kind of see what's going on.
They can do dig samples.
Yeah.
They do like cores. And
yeah,
stuff.
they do cores and see what's down there. So,
Well, it's a pretty fascinating piece of your property. As great as it is, it just keeps getting better, right?
Cool. It is. It's pretty cool.
Well, thanks for sharing the information, Chris. That's
my pleasure,
that's
Doug.
Good stuff.
Glad y'all are here.
Yep. All right. Let's go shoot a deer. Let's go shoot a deer.
Shoot something.
I still haven't shot a deer. 53. 53 and still haven't. It's on you, Hud.
Oh, that was on you. My bad.
All right.
All right. Go ahead.
We're teaching. Walk over here.
It went off.
It's okay. We're teaching Cash how to ride in the back. Not doing so well.
He doesn't like it.
It went off. Gotta get GD. You gotta go get GD. You gotta go interview for GD.
Another.
Pretty unbelievable, you know, after all these years of searching, I finally found an artifact. I found a beer can that was at least 35 years old. It's a Miller Lite can circa 1978.
Did it have the pull top?
It had the pull top.
Did the Caddo drink it?
Yeah.
How's the chili coming?
It ought to be ready.
Okay. All right.
For us. You know, it wasn't ours.
Hi guys, it's Saturday night. We are in our deer blind. Again, I'm with Greg Davis. I'm going to show you, we got the feeder right out there. I don't know if you can see it. And then we've got corn on this road and corn on that road. Greg grabbed the camera off of this earlier today. Had 3,000 pictures, Greg.
3,000.
3,000 pictures and some big bucks in there. I'm not going to shoot a big buck, but Greg might. But so far, so good. I'm going to turn this off and we'll get one when the deer shows up. Bingo. Shot my first deer. Shot my first deer.
Congratulations.
Dropped him.
Nice shot. That is a hammer. That is a hammer. Mighty fine, mighty fine.
Do we go look at it now? So I shot my first deer. We're going to get it right now. Greg?
You mighty fine shot, Doug. Great job.
I'm not going to show you the deer because that's not what I do, but it was interesting, the feeling of shooting a deer. But we'll talk about it in a little bit. Back. Okay guys, we just loaded up the deer that I just shot. And it's actually a weird little feeling being 53 and shooting your first deer. Mixed emotions. I am extremely thrilled that I did it, and I'm grateful for these guys to let me come out, and we're gonna make good use of the meat. I will use it all, but it's more than just shooting a deer. It's about hanging out with your friends, making memories, and then you can see the sunset. I think that's what it's all about. And again, grateful for my friends, grateful for the deer that lost its life, for me to have meat on the table, and we'll make good use of it. So more to come. I'm not going to show you the deer or anything like that because that's not what it's about for me. But we'll got more to come tonight. We're gonna have a good time. Talk to you later.
Hold on, what am I supposed to do?
Jay,
Yes, sir.
what do you got here?
A little jalapeno cheese sausage. I'm not sure whose deer this was.
No, it's Opus.
Opus deer. It's what?
Opus.
Opus.
I would like you to tell us where we're at right now in the cabin.
We're in Chef Mackey's gourmet kitchen,
Okay.
where we'll be sharing a nice meal together. Good friends, good times, good wine.
I like the Christmas decorations.
And Doug's first deer ever.
I like the Christmas. But one of my favorite parts about this place is, boom, look at the fire. Man, look at the fire. In the TV, a little roadhouse. Get us fired up. We might have a little wrestling match later tonight. Mackie, thanks for cleaning my deer.
Good job. Congratulations, Doug.
Greg, thank you for cleaning my deer, and I'm glad I was with you when I shot my first deer.
Made a good shot, Doug.
I'm an athlete, Greg.
Eat up.
Doug, I'm so happy you killed a deer.
I'm too.
I am too. Happy for you, Doug.
Matt, shoot was a big deal.
If you shoot one in the morning, Jay,
Yep.
I'll have to get it ready to go back. It won't take long. We can get that thing whittled down in no time.
All right,
Hey, Huddy.
take one.
Huddy.
Dougie.
Man, I hate leaving on Sunday mornings.
I do too.
Such a good time.
Always is.
You know, I know I always say, but there's nothing I can do to ever show my appreciation. Always let me come out here because I've never had a bad time with you or out here.
Appreciate it. Ready for you to come back.
Well, you know, all you gotta do is say come back.
Come back.
All right, I'm coming
Guess we
back.
can announce our pig hunt, right?
Well, you want everybody to know when the pig hunt is, or is it a select few?
Well, that's up to you.
We'll leave it up to Gus.
Okay.
I'll ask him at the exit if you put him on the spot.
It's always a pleasure to have you, Doug.
All right, man. Well, thank you, and Merry Christmas, brother.
You too, brother. And I will see you soon.
Yep.
Take care.
All right, Gus.
Exit interview, tape 1.
I hate Sundays when we have to leave.
Good time.
It's a good time. As always, like I told HUD, man, thanks for letting us come out. Now, I'm glad that I got to shoot my first deer with you and stand with me. It was
Made
a
a good
lot
shot.
of fun.
You did a good job, Doug.
We've had a lot of fun out here. So
Proud of you.
But I shot my deer, so does that mean I'm done? I'm coming out?
You're welcome anytime.
All right.
The door is always open.
All right, go
You
Cow-
and Jay. Now
go
come on back.
Cowboys.
Go Cowboys.
Hey, Mackie,
Hey, Doug.
had a hell of a time this weekend, brother.
Good spending time as always. So the weekend in Easton. Congratulations on your first deer.
Thank you. A lot of people don't know this about Mackie, but he takes care of us food-wise for sure every time I'm around him. And last night when I pulled up with my deer, I went inside for just a minute, and he had that thing hung and started skinning it, started doing everything to it, and I just had to watch, and I appreciate that. It would have taken me hours to do what you did in 30 minutes.
I've had a little practice.
Yeah. So anyway, love you, brother. Thanks
you,
for
man.
thanks for everything you've done for me.
Until the next time.
Yeah. And this Jeep,
Hip hip KA.
this Jeep is amazing. It'll climb a freaking tree. All right. Till next time. Have a Merry Christmas. All right, Jay, we are at Bucky's, our last stop this weekend for deer hunting, which was a total blast. I'm gonna let you sign us off for the weekend.
Well, I don't know if I have anything really clever to say like you wanted me to, but I'll tell you what. It's always a good time. and I appreciate my good friends and the times we get to have, and watching Doug stumble around late at night. It's always a good comical end to each and every day.
Let me ask you, Jay, do you think other people have as good as friends as we have?
If they do, God has blessed them well.
That's right. All right, until the next trip.
See y'all.
Bye.